For another episode of Cooking with Jash. So, I don't know if you also miss traveling, but I do, so I've been experimenting more and taking my taste buds on a cultural vacation. So on today's menu we have Korean Bulgogi barbecue bowls. So we're going to go through the ingredients for the day. Might seem like a lot, but a lot of this is optional. So first off, you're going to need 1 to 2 pounds of steak, depending on how many people you are feeding. For toppings, there's cilantro. You will need 4 cloves of garlic, 1 avocado, 3 limes, some ginger that we're going to grate, basil also for some toppings, 4 eggs if you're serving 4. Lovely head of cabbage, broccoli, we've got mango, sesame seeds, brown sugar, and then we have soy sauce, sriracha, sesame oil, rice vinegar, tahini, or you can use peanut butter, creamy peanut butter, and I've got some rice, and the other option for this is quinoa. So let's get things started. To start, we're going to prepare the steak, marinate that, and that is it. Okay, so to prepare the steak, because I only have 1 pound here, I'm going to cut the ingredients in half. So I am using half a cup of low sodium preferred soy sauce, so dump that in. This is a 1/3 cup of brown sugar, dump that right in there. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. Let me grab one more. Good. I'm going to drizzle on about a tablespoon of sriracha, or season to your liking. And I'm going to sprinkle on some sesame seed. You can use toasted sesame seeds if you like. I don't have any. So it's about 1 to 2 tablespoons. Now we are going to grate about a tablespoon of ginger. So I'm not going to do the measurements, I'm just going to go with the flow. Okay, now the final ingredient is going to be the garlic. So I have 4 cloves here, and I'm going to show you a cool trick I learned from some cool chef online. I can't remember the chef's name. But you put the tip of the knife on the cutting board, the wider part of the knife on the garlic clove. A nice smash kind of smashes the garlic and the skin comes off easily. Then we're just going to mince it, or you can grate your ginger into tiny pieces. So all 4 of them, just like so. Okay, so we're just going to toss this together. If you have a Ziploc bag, you can do this in that, but I'm just going to use a bowl, cover it up, and we're going to let it marinate in the fridge, because we want this meat, when it cooks, to be beautifully juicy. Alright, so I'll see you in an hour. In the meantime, I'm going to play with Bam Bam. Okay, I'll cut that one. Okay, so waited for the beef to marinate. What I have started right now is I've got my rice cooking, or in your case, maybe you decided to use quinoa. So I have that going. I also just put the skillet on high so that it can start to heat. And I'm going to just start to break apart some of this broccoli to roast in the oven. Now you can decide to steam it. I just kind of like the taste of the broccoli once it's freshly roasted. So let me just chop these up in smaller pieces. There we go. Alright. So my oven's already been preheated also. I have it at 400. So by the time that the steak is done cooking, the broccoli should be done as well. So it'll kind of be a lot of things at once. Let's see if I can do this in one go. Okay, here we go. Transfer it over to the pan. There we go. I'm gonna add some sesame oil on top. Here. Toss that around so it coats. Oh, last one. Cool. Now you can add some salt and pepper if you like, but I will not. The beef is gonna have so much flavor. So we'll check on that after the steak is done. Now that our skillet is heated, I'm going to add a tablespoon of sesame oil. There you go. Alright, put this on. We don't want any fire alarms going off. And now I'm going to grab the steak. So dump the steak in. Hear that sizzle? Like the top. Not going to toss out the marinade. I'm going to keep it to the side because while this cooks, we're going to slowly add in some more marinade to let the sauce thicken up and let the brown sugar and the meat caramelize. So let's flatten these all out. There we go. So in about 2 minutes, I'm going to just flip these over and check to see if they're caramelized. So in those 2 minutes, I'm just going to sit back, relax, maybe get a little tea, and I'll see you very soon. It's been about 2 minutes. I've added in a little bit more of the marinade. And as you can see, the steak is nice, golden, caramelized. So I'm just going to individually flip these. I want to make sure that they cook evenly. Come take a closer look. Come on in. It's gonna look gorgeous. Great, so now, as you can tell, the sauce is starting to thicken, so I'm going to add the remaining of the sauce. I'm going to lower the heat just a little bit. So in another 2 minutes, this will be done. So we can take it off the heat. Now, during these 2 minutes, we're going to be moving fast. So come back with me over here to the cutting board because we are going to make some peanut sauce. Okay, so this peanut sauce is going to be spicy. I actually do not like spice, but I am making it spicy for my lovely camera woman today. Thank you, Stacey. So we're going to use a 1/3 cup of, you're either going to use creamy peanut butter or tahini. So this right here is tahini. And a food processor or a blender. There we go. Cool. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. There's 1. cup of water for now. You might need more after we blend. And the juice of 2 limes. Nice. Alright. If your limes are juicy, you can always use half the amount if you would like. And woo, it's the last half. There we go. Okay, so I've got that, and lastly, I just need a little bit of either Korean hot sauce, or you can use sriracha. Right now, this is what we have. So I'm just going to add in about 2 tablespoons worth. I'm just guessing. All right, let's blend this all together. Where's my blend? All right, sauce done. Next, onto the meat. This is where things start to roll. All right, so you can see that the sauce is thickened. The beef is done. So I'm going to shut the heat off. And we're going to check on the broccoli. So let's set this aside. And let's see. All right, broccoli's not done yet. Let's give it a few more minutes. All right. Perfect. So now, if you want, you can grab a sip of wine, some beer, a tea, a coffee, whatever you need. That way we can sort of start prepping our toppings for today's meal. All right, we have made it to the final process. There's just a few extra steps here. Now again, these are optional ingredients. You can make the bowls however you'd like. So we're going to shred the cabbage, so half here. It's going to use the peeler. So I'm just going to, like so. Without a bowling pin, right? Now you can thinly slice your mango, but I'm going to use the peeler for that. What I want to do with the mango and cabbage, they're in a bowl, so you're going to sprinkle just a pinch of salt and pepper on it. Pinch of salt, pinch of pepper. I'm just going to use my hands, toss that around. Cool, set this aside. And we're just going to chop a bit of the cilantro and the basil for some topping. Now, I have already cut open a avocado and I've pre-sliced them as the toppings. So again, leave this to the side. We're going to end off with one last thing that's going to take about a minute, and that is a fried egg. You can also use a poached egg, but fried's just much easier, less time consuming. Heat. The pan is heated, so let's crack the egg. Get that to fry. Cool. Now I'm actually going to leave my egg a little runny on the inside, and I'm going to start to plate. grab your rice or your quinoa. Get a nice spoonful of it, like so. I'm going to actually get the beef first. Grab a spoonful of this, a little bit of the juices. Go. Okay, grab some of this broccoli. Alright, fried egg is there. Going to add in a bit of avocado, like so. A bit of the mango and cabbage. Just toss it in. I'm gonna do a sprinkle of basil, sprinkle of some cilantro. Let's check on this egg. Egg is ready. Let's add that to the bowl. Final step for today. Finished product, that spicy peanut sauce. So it's nice and creamy. Here we go. Add a drabble. There you go. There you have it. Your delicious Korean bulgogi barbecue bowl. I hope you enjoy this. I certainly will. Till next time.